We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Seattle hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Casey Mize is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Into the box now, Dee Gordon, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Seattle, the second baseman, Dee Gordon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Reyes is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs. But it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
So here's Mallex Smith. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. Mize is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Out of play off to the right. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Dan Vogelbach is next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The set and the 1-0.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Fouled away. The set and the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Gonzalez, commonly known as Cargo, is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Sam Tuivailala gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Now batting, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Here's the pitch.
No, that missed.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Haniger has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting second.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
In for strike 2. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 14.
Settling in now, Christin Stewart. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball. That's down.
Stewart playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Gonzalez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Kyle Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's down. Ball.
Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike taken up in the zone.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting it.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
As a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Dee Gordon.
And here's the speedster Dee Gordon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mariners leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Jeimer Candelario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's in.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Not shortstop.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Standing in now, Niko Goodrum. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball. 1-0.
One out and a runner on second base. A ball and a strike. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Haniger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Next for the Tigers, Clint Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
0-1 pitch coming.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Mallex Smith the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
One gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Lifted in the air to center field. Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Digging in, Daniel Vogelbach. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Vogelbach behind, the ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping up now, Carlos Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah!
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Kyle Seager, as he puts it on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They currently possess the lowest strikeout total in all of baseball, and when I asked one of their coaches about that stat, he told me that's no fluke. He said despite the trend in baseball these days where we see a lot of hitters being just as aggressive with 2 strikes as they are with no strikes, they don't believe in that as a club. They want their guys getting tougher and more focused with 2 strikes, and they seem to be getting the desired results. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
Austin Romine.
First pitch on its way. Austin Romine is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, the first baseman.
So with 1 away, a reminder that Tigers baseball continues all season long on the show as you get a look there at what's on tap for the next 7 days. Now in the box, Harold Castro is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0. Nope, ball. 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Full count.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cameron.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's out.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Vogelbach has it to retire the side. One left for Detroit. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in, Austin Nola as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Slow little roller to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, number 22.
Striding in once again, Patrick Wisdom. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here it comes.
Ball. One ball, no strike.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Frazier is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, Dylan Moore.
So digging in now, Dylan Moore 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Gordon.
Here's Dee Gordon now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Up next steps Christin Stewart. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder, number 14.
From the stretch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Nola has it. And the throw is in time. Stewart is retired and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Striding into the box, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next up for Detroit, Niko Goodrum. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-1 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The 3-2 pitch. Chopped up the line to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mallex Smith. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Mallex Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Barehanded at his ankles. He is out.
Now back.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Now here it comes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Haniger carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. 1-2.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
Vogelbach.
To the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there. Halfway home, still no score. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's set and the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The 0-2 delivery. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Next to the
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. One out now here in the Tiger fifth inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0 home.
No, that's inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1 the count now. Hot shot to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready for another chance. Carlos Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And the pitch. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
At the plate, Seager, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. No runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
So coming to the plate, Austin Nola. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Ripped down the first base line. He'll go to the bag for 1, and they'll have to put the tag on him at second, but it's a 3-6 double play, and very quickly the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Standing in, Harold Castro. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
The first baseman, Harold Castro.
He's set. Here it comes. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2-0 now. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The 2-0.
Ball.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. Line drive to center field. Smith is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
At the plate, Victor Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
2-0 to count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field.
On the run is Haniger.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
The designated hitter, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Cameron Maybin. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hops this one up. Gordon ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score. Jose Cisnero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Jose Cisnero.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's Schoop to make the catch, and there's out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Dylan Moore.
Digging in to try it again, Dylan Moore popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next the speedy Dee Gordon. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mallex.
Coming to the plate now, Mallex Smith. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses.
Outside.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a swing and a little ground ball here in front of the mound, which may move the runners over. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
The right fielder.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mitch Haniger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Haniger has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Bases are loaded with only one out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the payoff pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. One run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Gregory. Soto.
At the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. So now to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He grounds it sharply to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Soto primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Here's the 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. He'll force it to second and get an out there. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Seattle leads this one 4-0. Leading off the inning, Christin Stewart, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Taylor Williams comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 73, Taylor Williams.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Now batting, the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
So striding in, Niko Goodrum. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
1 strike.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound. especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fouled off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
To the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
1-1.
He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Tigers 1. So stepping in, Austin Nola, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's high. That's a ball. Three balls, no strikes.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready for another shot now. Dylan Moore. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Austin Adams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 63, Austin Adams.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. At the plate, Clint Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Clint Frazier.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Romine.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 1-0.
Take one.
Two and 1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball left side. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The first baseman.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Digging in, Harold Castro, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Now here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers are shut down there. They trail it 4-1. Digging in, Dee Gordon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Dee Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Standing in now, Mallex Smith, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Brian Garcia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Reyes. Garcia.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Steal!
1-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vogelbach.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
Now batting, third baseman, Seager.
Into the box, Kyle Seager, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Schoop is there. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Ready once again, Austin Nola. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Frazier will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Mariners lead it 6-1. Nestor Cortes Jr., a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 30, Nestor Cortes Jr.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Maybin.
Striding forward now is the DH, Maybin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Smith. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 14.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Christin Stewart. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, That's the life of an umpire.
That's inside. 2-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The M's jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sam Tuivailala earns the win, his second, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners,